So they actually confirmed that if you are using the legacy controls, which is the top-down overhead look for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, it actually will be applying the yellow-green filter over the gameplay to simulate what the experience was in the original game, which is a feature that a lot of fans have been asking for and commenting about. Unfortunately, that is the only thing that was confirmed in today's showcase, which was essentially just a developer interview. That was literally the only thing. They asked him also about the release date, if there is a release date as well for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, and he said to stay tuned. They're not ready to reveal that just yet. However, GameStop did fumble yesterday. We missed it before I made the last video, but they did put down a release date, which they backtracked recently, but it might provide a decent time frame of when we can expect Delta to release. And for more Metal Gear Solid information, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you guys don't miss out. Help raise at 38% even higher. We're gonna keep you guys updated on all things relating to Metal Gear Solid, latest updated news, more gameplay, as well as the collector's bonus, which is available right now for you guys to check out. We're gonna talk about all that in this video, so stay tuned. So actually yesterday, GameStop posted this on Twitter: prepare to slay in Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, where stealth and survival meets savagery, coming November 17th. Watch the trailer and pre-order right now. Big mistake on their part, because they went ahead and they made a tweet earlier today. Our previous pre-order post about Metal Gear Solid Delta had an incorrect release date. More information on the game's official release will soon come from Konami. You can still pre-order your copy today. The weird thing about that is, if you do go ahead and check out November 17th, it actually is a Sunday, which makes absolutely zero sense. I don't think any games get released on a Sunday. If anything, it's Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes Thursday. Maybe even Wednesday, but never a Sunday. What actually is probably the issue here for them is when you look at the official or original release date of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater back in 2004, it was November 17th. I don't know how they goofed up on that, or who was in charge of that, but they went ahead and said that. I think November is very possible to believe when this game will be coming out. I don't know how far along they are in development. I don't want them to rush this game. By all means, take as much time as they need in order to make this. I don't think they should be rushing this title. There are plenty other great games to hold us over until then. They're still working on various things, I would imagine, while also taking in a lot of community feedback, as they've been stating as much. They're avidly reading every single comment, every single complaint about bugs and any issues that they want to make sure that they fix, and don't have any of that in the official launch. So this way, as they said yesterday, fans can really like what the product is, and maybe they can make other Metal Gear Solid remakes an actual thing. I don't know if they're going to be making new Metal Gear games. If they do, maybe hopefully Metal Gear 1 and 2, original 2 games that featured Solid Snake, the ones that started it all. And just to give you an idea right here, when we were talking about this yesterday, the third-person view does showcase, oh, these are the 2 exact same areas. You can see this clearly a green tint over the gameplay's camera to simulate what it looked like back in the original game. Although I do hope, for the sake of customizability and pleasing everybody, that they do offer the green filter in the third-person view. I feel like that might be a thing that they are able to do or implement within the menus, because there are some people that did prefer the third-person camera that Subsistence did include, but they also would want a green filter. Having the green filter being tied to just the overhead top view might be okay for some fans, but I can't imagine everybody will be enjoying that, as the third-person camera is infinitely way better to playing these games. But overall, having Metal Gear Solid 5 mechanics implemented into this game is going to probably make things a lot easier. I do wonder, they haven't showcased this yet, if they're going to be doing the slow down feature. That was a big thing in Metal Gear Solid 5 that they introduced, and it kind of made the game, in my opinion, a little bit more easier. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't mind either way. But whenever an enemy saw you, it would basically auto-fixate the camera to where they are and give Big Boss an opportunity to trank them or take them out before they shout out for other guards to come to their help. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be in this game or not. Now, when it comes to pre-ordering and having a collector's edition, there absolutely is one. They showcased this during the previous David Hayter interview with the developers. They have the Tactical Edition, which is the PS5 physical version. It gives you a sneaking DLC pack download code. I don't know what exactly the sneaking DLC pack will be. Maybe it'll be the sneaking suit that you can get in the later portion of the game. Maybe you can start the game off with it. I kind of like that suit, so I hope so. There's also going to be some early purchase bonuses, which they haven't announced just yet, and the collector's edition, which features a terrarium diorama, metal game case, Snake's ID lanyard from when you gotta disguise yourself as a doctor, a fox patch, and the world's first Halo jump patch. These are pretty cool. I really love this particular logo. It's very iconic, one that I drew many times as a kid. Here's my fantasy football icon. The collector's box is one thing. We don't know what else is going to be included in this as far as the early purchase bonuses, but this will be something that is available through GameStop, Amazon, and Best Buy. For people that don't know this, Best Buy is one of the worst places to pre-order your collector's editions or just in general any type of game, really, especially for something that's limited like a collector's edition. I've seen it many times over. As a third-party vendor for Best Buy, I've seen many people when they pre-order games and they show up to pick up their collector's edition, they've already sold out or they gave away too many pre-orders for something that they didn't even have. Like they sold 20 to people, but they really only got 4 in stock. So people had to settle for store credit in the different split for their original, well, standard copy. So again, if you guys are watching this, beware on getting your collector stuff from Best Buy. It's not a guarantee for everybody. I've seen it happen to a lot of people, even recently with the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Collector's Edition for Sephiroth. There's a lot of people that were sold to this and weren't able to get it. You do have GameStop and you do have Amazon. The only reason I warn against Best Buy is because they give you store credits, whereas Amazon would give you a refund for the difference. But I'm not sure exactly what the issue would be with GameStop. However, I do feel like they would not oversell however many that they would get coming in, as this is pretty much all GameStop has left since everybody's buying everything digitally these days. They got to make sure they're on point for that. And yeah, unfortunately with this interview, there was no new gameplay at all being showcased whatsoever. They just talked about, essentially this interview is the same exact interview that we saw with David Hayter. I feel like the only thing that was really confirmed in here is the fact that the green filter is back and it's tied specifically to the legacy camera controls. So there is that. And we still have to wait for an official release date. So I'm going to keep you guys updated on that as soon as we hear more of it. I don't think they're going to be remaking MGO. It doesn't sound like it. It seems like it's just going to be a direct thing relating to the story single player aspect of it. I did love MGO back when I was a kid. I thought it was really a lot of fun. And then in Metal Gear Solid 4, MGO was further enhanced even more and probably the ultimate package. I don't see them doing it for this title, but I would like to see it. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. So the main takeaways to take from this are that the green filter is being tied to the legacy camera option. I do hope that for the sake of versatility, this is moved to being applicable to all cameras instead. Not for me personally, but for many others who I imagine love the filter, but also want the third-person camera angles. Pre-orders are live right now. Feel free to access them down below. The collector's edition is there, but again, beware of Best Buy. And the November 17th release date has been debunked for now, although November would make a lot of sense since it would mark the official 20th year anniversary for the release of Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. At least that makes sense to me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More Metal Gear Solid videos are on the way and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.